I was about to violate, and he was like, he sent his name. I ain't seen nothing, so I'm already typing. I'm already ready to go wolf on him. And then
Jimmy on the track, so you know it's lit.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Brit Brat. I am Brit Brat, and of course you're gonna chat. Y'all already know the scenery, where I'm at. We don't gotta go in details and all that. Alright y'all, so this gonna be the story time at the time that my boo stole from me. He robbed me. When I tell you that dudes are really weird out here in these streets, they are weird, okay? Weirdos. Okay. Boom. There you go, trying to be fast, trying to be slick, trying to be hot in the pants, trying to think you down, thought you was cute. And sir, if you watching this, you know you ain't shit. The highlight of the story is, I cannot tell y'all what he stole. That's gonna open up a bigger, I'm gonna say for the sake of the story, is that he stole my phone. I was dating this dude, and we were dating for some time. You know what I'm saying? He was a quiet, laid back person, you know. Out of us, I probably was the loud one, he was the quiet one, or whatever. So like, even certain things like you wouldn't expect him to do or to say just because he was so quiet and easygoing, laid back kind of dude, right? So one night he comes over. I have never slacked the way I slacked with this man, because I let myself fall asleep. I never fall asleep. I'm always the one like, hey, time to go, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Whatever, he came over, we're hanging out, we're watching movies, and I wound up falling asleep. So when I wake up, it's like 6, 7 in the morning, sun shining all bright, crazy thing now. Way back when, my room was in the attic. So, you know, you had to get through some stairs before you could actually, you know, trying to leave out the house. So when I wake up and I realize that it's 7 in the morning, I start panicking because I'm like, oh my God, whatever. So I'm trying to be calm, whatever. So I tell him, mind you, the whole time we were together, he was never left alone in my house at all. He wasn't left alone. He wasn't left in my room alone. Like, he just wasn't alone. Anything he did, bathroom, whatever, I was with him. And my stepdad worked overnight. So when he comes in, he's going straight to sleep. So I don't even know what time he must have came in. Because like I said, I didn't hear anything. I woke up really, the sun shining in my room, birds chirping like it's Saturday, which it probably was a Saturday. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to be there. Like, he had a room there in my house. So when I woke up in a panic, I told him I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to go check the scenery to see what's going on, see who's home. And I think my mom didn't come home because she also worked overnight that day. But that's not an all the time thing. It was just that day she wanted working overnight. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, wake up. So he wakes up, whatever. So I go downstairs to check the scenery out. I'm looking, everything is clear. My stepdad is in the room sleeping. My mom didn't come home yet. So I'm like, by the grace of God, because when she come home, she's not going to sleep. She's going to be doing stuff until she gets tired, and then she'll go to sleep. And I tell him, I'm like, come on. So he come down. So he came downstairs. Then he came down the other stairs, and then I rushed him out the house. Now, before he left, right, you know how you leave out? He like went to leave out and then wound up coming back. And I was wondering, like, what do you come back for? And he gave me a kiss. That's my boo at the time. And it's not like, not normal. You know, we kiss each other, and it was like okay. In my head, it was weird because it was like, if you don't get your ass up out of here, we already overslept. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't pay no mind to it. He leaves. I thought, like, that was weird. Like, I swear, you know how, like, it was either between that was weird and that was cute, but it was still more on the weird side, because it's like, we're trying to rush and get you out of here, and you're coming back to try to give kisses. We don't got time for that. So whatever, gave him the kiss, he went about his day. So now some time goes, I realized that my phone is nowhere in sight. I don't pay no mind to it at first because I'm like, you know, maybe whatever. But I do remember that it was a Friday night and I was going out Saturday, which means my chores had to get done Friday night, which means it got done before he came. You understand? So it couldn't have been nowhere in the house because I had cleaned up and straightened up and all that stuff, so it wasn't in the house. My room was intact, so it wasn't in my room because I would have came across it. And the last time I remember using it, I had put it on my dresser, and I meant to put it away, like in my, you know, your panty drawer or whatever. I meant to put it away before he came, but I remember that I had forgot, because when he came, I was upstairs in the attic, and I was rushing to run downstairs so that he wasn't outside for too long, because you know people be nosy neighbors, I'm just saying. So I remember rushing and never got a chance to put it away where I was going to put it. So boom, back to the fact of him rushing out to leave that morning because we had overslept. Boom. So after the whole G.I. Joe process of him getting out the house, now I'm like home, I'm relaxed, and I'm like, oh, my phone, like I haven't seen it since last night. So now I'm going looking for my phone. There's no phone in sight. So I'm like replaying everything in my head, like, ta-da. Like, nah, I seen it. Remember, you know, basically get back to, I remember it being on my dresser, but I never actually put it in the drawer. I just remember leaving it on the dresser. Boom. Some time goes, my phone never comes up, like, at all. Tore up the whole room, tore up the house. My phone never comes up. So I'm like, it was this unsettling feeling that Sir possibly could have taken my phone. But you know me, overthinking everything and then like just doing the most. I didn't really want to believe that. I know he did not, because he didn't come across as no thief. We've been talking for a minute. Like, I never had no feel. Usually, you know, it can have a little with me. Y'all could think whatever, but my intuition is real life. So, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't get this settling feeling off my chest of the fact of maybe at this point it was maybe he stole my phone. But I couldn't believe it, because I'm like, we've been around each other for a long time, a lot of times, and I never ever, not once had no, you know what I'm saying? This just was the first time this man was in my house. But so I'm just like, you know, really like, I know this nigga did not get me. I know this man did not get me in my own house. Boom. So some time goes, right? We're still talking now, but I ain't gonna front. I was kind of nervous to even bring it to his attention, because the last thing I want somebody to think is that I'm accusing him of something, and I really don't know, because at this time I really didn't know, and at this time I really wasn't in tune with my intuition like that. I just knew that my feeling was telling me that look into Sir. You feel me? So I was a little uneasy about asking him, like, let's, because all this time had went by. It wasn't a lot of time, but it was enough time for me to been say something. But like I said, I really wasn't sure, because that would mean that I would be fake accusing you, even though it's a way you could have worded it. But even still, it was only me and you in the house, sir. So, you know what I'm saying? So some time goes now, and we wind up breaking up for whatever reason. I don't know. Who wasn't a bad guy, but like I said, I started realizing Sir was a little weird. But that ain't nothing, because I've been, all right, you need to go with it. It's been months now, right? We break up, whatever the case. Sir winds up hitting me up, right? Out the blue. Got this out the blue hit up from Sir. Social media wasn't really like lit like that back then. Like, it was no Instagram. It was no, this is probably like MySpace days, y'all, like real talk. So he winds up hitting me up. I don't know, probably through phone. Probably through message or something. I'm trying to think how to hit me up. He winds up hitting me up, and he's like, hey, how's everything? Long time no speak. Like, this is months now since we broke up and all that other stuff. We didn't end on bad terms, so, you know, it wasn't like weird for him to hit me up or whatever, because, you know, that's just what they do. They always come back. But boom. So he's like, hey, how you been? Long time no speak. I ain't talked to you in a minute. What's good with you? So I entertained it for a few, but I wind up saying to myself, like, nah, I'm gonna ask her. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask her, because it's on my mind still, and I don't care if it's been months. I want to know. So, you know, we talking about everything is good. Long time no speak. I know it's been a minute. Let me ask you a question. Did you steal my phone? Straight up. Like, did you steal? Because by this time, all of that, whatever, my mind was for sure that Sir took my phone. Like, I didn't want to hear that, because like I said, it was only me and you, and I just know this. It just disappeared. So I'm like, did you take my phone? And he was like, did I take your phone? Why are you like taking your phone? I ain't gonna take nothing from you. And I was just like, okay. I was just asking, you know, I just wanted to know, because it's just weird that as soon as you left that day, I never seen the phone again. So I just want to make sure. But if you say you didn't do it, you didn't do it, whatever, right? It was one of those, like, so a little sus, but because he didn't get defensive. He just was like, nah, I look like taking your phone from you, like, you know, like that. You'd be like, The crazy thing about it is I didn't find out till years later that he stole it. A year or two after the out the blue hit up, whatever the case, some number winds up hitting me up. Now, you know, my numbers never really changed. He had reached out again. Now, I'm not going to front. After I asked him and he said no, whatever, I still didn't believe him. So we don't need to talk. We don't need to talk, because I really in my heart feel like that you did it by now. So I said, all right, cool. You know, you didn't do it. Thank you for letting me know. But You know, we wasn't really talking like that. We wasn't talking at all. Like, he was a dub. He was a dub from that night when I realized that my shit going. I know this nigga. He hits me up and he's like, he's hitting me up as if he's a whole new person, y'all. As if, so now I don't know who. Like, he hits me up with a new name, a new whatever. It's the same you, but a new all of this stuff, and I don't even peep that. He just hit me up like on some, hey, long time no speak. I haven't talked to you in mad long. This is whatever, some name out the blue that is not even his name. And I was like, I don't know a person by the name. Like, what? You serious right now? So you gonna really hit me up on a whole new person? Like, I don't know who like the way he was texting, the way it just, I just had a feeling that it was him. So I just called him out like, oh, you serious now? So you hit me up with this random name, like I'm supposed to just know that person and then not know that it's you? Please stop playing on my phone. Sir, did you take my phone? Did you take my phone? Like, that's the main question at hand. Did you take my phone? So he's like, you still serious asking me about this phone? Nobody took your phone. I already told you I didn't take your phone, whatever. So I'm like, all right, well, I don't believe you. Click, banging on him. He was a dub. Now, this is now like 3 years. Look how long this is, y'all. This is like 3 years after the last time he hit me up, right? One day I'm on Jamaica Avenue with my best friend. We were all meeting up to go to the movies, and we were waiting for like 1 or 2 more to come. I think we were waiting for like 2 more to come, and it was just me and my best friend. We were there talking, chatting. But you know, Jamaica Avenue is like downtown Brooklyn. It's like Harlem, 125th. Like, mad stuff is going on. There's different stores, people walking by fast. You in New York, you know the flex, how we just walk and just be walking and flowing or whatever. So through all the midst of people walking and minding their business and doing this and doing that, I'm chatting with my best friend. Like, yeah, we chatting, we talking, I peep somebody all the way like on the same block as us, but like maybe about 10, 15, 20 steps in the cut, just looking, right? So I'm talking to my best friend like, yeah, we laughing, talking. But I like do a double take when I peep somebody was looking. You know how you could feel the energy of somebody looking at you or just like staring you down? We do a double take and I'm like, now he looks totally different. I ain't going front. So I'm looking, but as I'm like looking, because he's looking at me hard, so I'm looking at him hard now. Like, all right, well, since we ain't hiding the fact that we being weird and creeping and looking at people, I'm just gonna look at you the same way you looking at me. So I'm looking at him too. Then I realized, oh, he looked familiar. So I guess he kind of like peeped that I did a, like, okay, he does look familiar. He comes up to me, he tries to talk to me, as if I don't know this man. Do you understand the weirdness that I'm talking about? He comes up to me and tries to talk to me like if I really don't. Like, it's been years, sir, but don't try to play me. So my brain is just not that fried. Just saying. Don't do it. He does the whole pretending like I'm supposed to just not know who he is. Hey, how you doing, shorty? Like, what's good? Can I talk to you? Whatever. So by this time, I'm pretty sure Instagram and stuff is rolling. So just want to let you know the years that we're talking about. This first happened around like senior year of high school type shit. I'm now grown, about to graduate college. I'm thinking I'm on my second school. Got a few more months to go. Like, what? So he's like, how you doing, whatever. So I was like, yo, my mans, are you serious right now? See, because I've been really trying not to violate you, but I'm about to violate you right here on this block. Stop playing with me. Did you take my thing? If you ain't gonna give me no answer, if you stole my thing, I don't want to talk to you. I've been nice the whole time. I blacked on him on the phone through texting. I blacked on him on the phone. Sir, when you let me know what's going on, then we can continue this conversation. What are we still talking about? So once he peeped, he was like, nah, like, you bugging out, like, I would never do that, like, blah, blah, blah. So he was with like his friend and his friend kid, which I didn't know that they were together because he was just creeping on me from the cut, and so I thought he was by himself. I didn't mean to go off like that. You're coming over here trying to talk to me as a whole new person. You already hit me up as a whole new person. Now we in person. Don't try to play me. You're doing way too much, sir, and I'm about to black on you, which I wound up doing, but okay. Maybe like a year after that, sir hits me up again. But this time when he hits me up, he goes straight to the point, like, hey, before you go off me, hey, what's good, boo, whatever. So I'm like, question mark. I don't never answer that, hey, what's up, long time no speak, question mark. I'm hitting you with a question mark because if it's somebody who I don't want to talk to, don't hit me up on this like we've been friends forever and we just going back to high school. So, hey, what's good, boo, long time no speak, question mark. I haven't heard from you, question mark. I was about to violate and he was like, he sent his name. I ain't seen nothing. So I'm already typing. I'm already ready to go off on him. And then, sir, are you about to let me know if you stole my phone? Are you about to let me know? So he calls me. I answer, are you about to let me know if you stole my phone? Cause that's a no. All right, I just want to tell you, I banged on him. Yes or no, bro? Don't tell me nothing else. Yes or no? So then he wanted to send me this long message. I am the one that stole it. I did steal it. It was me. This is years later. This is like a good 7 years after the fact. Yes, it's like a good 7 years after the fact. It was me. Like, don't look at me no way. It wasn't like that. I didn't mean that. My fault about that. Like, I don't want you to look at me like, bro, you waited 7 years to tell me that you stole my phone that I knew you stole, but you just say don't look at you like that. Don't you ever in your life call me again. Block that number too, because every time he would hit me up, I would block him. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with y'all. About to really go off like I'm not playing with you niggas, like, but I'm really not playing with y'all. You sat here and stole my thing 18 years ago, and now you saying you're gonna just tell me that you took it. I would have respected you more if you told me then. And then I said, mind you, I gave him mad times to tell me, listen, I'm not gonna be upset. I would respect you more if you just kept it a buck and just told me that it was you. It's not me, and the fact that you keep asking me, like, it ain't me. I would never do that. Like, so yeah, I'm thinking like maybe he wouldn't do it because he don't even come across the type to be stealing out here like that. But come on, sir, come on. But that's my story time at the time that Babe robbed me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't go in detail on what he took just because that's going to open up a whole new box of shit that we don't need. But don't know me. He was a whole thief out here. Ladies, watch your niggas.
Jimmy on the track, so you know.